Which players impressed you so far this season?
I don't know if I can just pick one. All right. Well, so on the little graphic here, you've got Ron Holland, Cade Cunningham, Ausar Thompson. I would pull Cade from that graphic and I would put in Isaiah Stewart, but
Okay.
those would be the three guys for me. Like Ron Holland has been so fun to watch. It's a more organized chaos than what it was last year, which is really great. I think the shot's coming along as well. And he's got so much room to be even more aggressive offensively. The sky's the limit with Ron Holland right now, and what my expectations were coming into the season, he's already exceeded them. So I've been super excited by Ron. I've loved, Sar's going to get all the attention for the ball handling and the playmaking stuff he's been doing, but I have absolutely loved the way that he's crashing the glass. He's at 7.5 rebounds so far this season. And man, if you could get that out of him consistently, if he can be the second best rebounder on this team, that opens up so much. Think of all the grab and go opportunities with a guy that athletic getting the rebounds the way he's been early on this season. And then I can't talk enough about Isaiah Stewart. The most recent pin down episode, man, we were talking about, I forget who. It might have been, I think we were talking about Ron Holland, and then I just accidentally segued into giving Isaiah Stewart even more praise. Like I can't stop talking about what we've seen out of Stu so far this season. He's averaging, if I remember correctly, he's averaging more blocks than turnovers. Like the guy's just been unbelievable. The shots going in, he's been efficient from the floor. He's still a menace defensively. If I could play that guy 40 minutes a night right now, I could. This is the best we've ever seen out of Isaiah Stewart, and I will just yell on top of the soapbox until someone pushes me off because I don't care how. He's only at 21 minutes per game so far this season. I don't care how that goes up. I'm not picky. You could play him more at the 4. Like I've pushed back against that in the past. I don't care anymore. That guy needs more minutes. I need more Isaiah Stewart on the court for the Pistons.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of different players that you could pick. I know last time we talked, I was really impressed with Ron Allen in the summer league, and I thought it was something that he could transition into the regular season. Last game, he hit a couple of corner threes, which I was really happy for. And him and Stu to me are just the ultimate energy guys off the bench. And like it wouldn't surprise me, like if Ron keeps progressing, Stu is just such a great player on this basketball team. And I'm with you, man. Like I see JB leading on Stu so much, and it gets to the point. It's just like, yeah, he's only playing 20 minutes a game, but like sometimes when Duran hasn't been focused so far this season, especially like the Cleveland game, like Stu is out there for a majority of the game just for the rim protection, and he's shooting more, which I'm happy with. He's shooting the basketball more from the outside. There was a 2010 game this year where everyone's like, "Oh, where was that guy last year?" So I've been really just impressed with him. A player on this graphic I didn't put was Javonte Green, just because he's had impact, especially the last game, 3 out of 4 from 3. Pretty good defense. Another energy guy like him and Ron out there together, I think, can just really cause havoc in the half court defense.
Yeah, I've the most fun I have had watching Pistons basketball this season, outside of Cade Cunningham just absolutely taking over and beating the Magic on his own.
Oh yeah.
Because, I don't know, what are we, 25 minutes into the show? I think that's the first real mention of Cade Cunningham. So that's just the kind of guy that Cade is now, right? Like you just take it for granted. But outside of that, the most fun I've really had are the few minutes we've gotten where it's Ron, Ausar, and Stu.
Yeah.
It's just been so fun. And I got to say, too, it's getting to the point with Isaiah Stewart. This is so far and away the best basketball we have seen out of him from his career. It's not even really fair to do the Stu to Duran comparison right now, because I don't think Duran has looked any worse in any way than what he did down the stretch last season. I think he's been the guy that we've known him to be as an impactful rebounder, lob threat, and he can hunt for some blocks, and sometimes he can be disruptive on defense, which is great. So like the improvements he made last year, honestly, I think they've translated over. I think they've been consistent. I've been impressed with what we've seen out of him. But Isaiah Stewart is playing at such an elevated level from what we've seen out of him in the past, even with Duran having like pretty good nights outside of the foul trouble. When Stu comes in, it's a different beast. Like it's a totally different animal. And that says more about the level that he has gotten to, more so than the level that Duran's not reaching, if that makes sense. Like right now, you've got 48 minutes of really high quality center play. That's such a luxury for this team.
Yeah, I mean, someone had mentioned like in a post game podcast, they're like, "Is Isaiah Stewart like Al Horford with better rim protection?" And I was like, "Well, the passing."
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
the passing is something that I think he does need to work on because Al's actually a pretty good passer out of dribble handoffs. But
that's
everything
true.
else, I mean, you're getting the 3-point shooting, you're getting the energy, you're getting the communication, you're getting the leadership. Um, he's just such a great player, and I can understand why JB has such a hard time not playing him more just because of the energy and the effort. But I just worry with the long NBA season because he plays so damn hard. Like I'm just hoping for a healthy season for him. Because if we lost him due to like a knee inflammation or whatever, like
Mhm.
you could just tell. Like I love Paul Reed, but he's another one that like he's an intriguing center, different type of center. Like all of our centers bring something different and they're not the same, which I think is actually kind of like a blessing in disguise because they're all different types of centers.
Yeah. You know, and Paul Reed's been fun to watch too when he comes in. I'm a big fan of Paul Reed, and I also love it when he becomes B-ball Paul at the end of blowout games. That's just the most I love it so much. But yeah, man, like I think that the shooting's gonna help a little bit with the longevity with Stu. I mean, he's still banging around a lot, obviously, but he's not doing it as much, right? He's spacing out a little bit more. So I think that that could be helpful there too. But no, I think that's fair, right? He's had some injury issues in the past. I think every year outside of his rookie year, right? He's been kind of in and out of the lineup. But if I don't know, he's playing so well, it's almost forcing your hand. Like
Yeah.
they may just need to even split that center rotation and still have Stu shift down to the 4. Like that guy, if the 5 games we've seen out of him are consistent and like we get to game 15 or 20 when you start looking at okay, maybe we make some rotation pattern changes, like Stu might need to get up to 28 minutes a night somehow, some way. And I'm not saying start him. Like I absolutely do not want to have that conversation at all. That's not the point here. But like I don't care if you're splitting it like 24-24 at the center spot, and then you got 4 minutes with him next to Duran for a stretch. Like A okay with me. Yeah, he's just been so good.